All right. Okay. I want to thank everybody for tuning in for another episode of the Daily Cope. As we, all right. Once again, thank you everybody for tuning in to the Daily Cope. I am Apollo the G. This fully special, and I am happy to say Happy New Year to everybody. This is a new year we're in, so if you're out there, you know, hope you had a good holiday. Hope this new year is better for you. Looks not looking good for us all, but hope it's personally better for you. And and you know the drill. 5 topics. Let's see what touched my mind this week and what we have to talk about. Okay. First topic being Angel Reese. Okay. Our first topic here is Angel Reese. All right, I'm pretty sure that she's a forward. I'm not going to sit here and profess as much that I know a lot about women's basketball. I mean, I know more than the average person. I'm also not going to profess like I'm a big, huge fan of Angel Reese as a basketball player. Um, the unfortunate reality of Angel Reese's fame comes from the hatred of that has been thrust upon her by Caitlin Clark fans and bro- so-called brothers who like to shuck and jive for their thought to be betters. Um, Angel Reese, in a nutshell, this is what it is. The women's NCAA tournament, March Madness. Caitlin Clark is having a stellar year, unbelievable year as far as female basketball players go, and she was on her way to the championship. They had just beat a team. I want to say it was Wisconsin, not sure. And Caitlin Clark did the John Cena. You can't see me as they won, or she pointed at her finger for a ring. One of those. Um, then they met. The Iowa Hawkeyes met with the LSU. Well, I don't know what the hell LSU's Tigers. All right. They win, and Angel Reese does that same thing, whatever it was, to Caitlin Clark, and America lost its ever loving mind. Now, ever since that day, and not a day before, this girl has been getting death threats from crazy right wing, white supremacist nuts, and Caitlin Clark is the darling of the WNBA, and everyone is acting as if they have always cared about women's sports, and it's not to mention women's professional sports. And everyone wants to be a fan, and it's a racial thing. The only reason why both of them are famous is because of their race, and it's a shame because Angel Reese has tried to move on from that. She's done modeling, she's done magazine spreads, all of that, and people just, and she still plays basketball professionally, and people just put immense amounts of pressure on her, and for nothing, and don't get me wrong, the way I might be putting this is if I have something against Caitlin Clark, I don't. I'm happy that both of these women are bringing attention to female basketball. It's just that the light in which it's done is just so horrible. And for the credit to Caitlin Clark, that Caitlin Clark basically said, "I'm not here to be a white basketball player. I'm here to be a basketball player. I look up to these women. These women, black women, built this, league that I'm now in and a part of, and her racist fans don't even care. It's a shame. I just hope that her being from Iowa, she now gets to see what the rest, what black people really have to see and deal with, and I hope those women in that league are actually breaking it down to her on a real basis. But I do like her vibe, and she has seems to have a camaraderie, and she has a drive, and she just wants to play basketball, and I get that. But what's happening to Angel Reese is way out of hand, and to see some of the brothers like the RG3s, like Stephen A. Smith, these brothers are just a joke, an absolute joke. I'm not going to go into Jason Whitlock. You know, I wouldn't give him the time of day to even air his words, but what is going on with these prominent brothers trying to bring this girl down for what was nothing but trying to be the best that she can be is really irritating to me, and I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of hearing every time I hear about her is something negative. And it's usually a lie that's on Facebook. They put so many lies on YouTube and Facebook about this girl, and it's just really off-putting, man. And it's like I'm really tired of it. So like, you know what I mean, if anybody can get this message out there, yo, just shut up, let her play, let her ball. You know what I'm saying? Let both of them ball. Get off Caitlyn too. I'm tired of Caitlyn having to carry the white race. Like, let her just be a baller, okay? Come on, man. I'm not a big fan. I got friends who are big fans, you know what I'm saying? But that's not me. I'm not gonna say I am, but I am a fan of sports in general, and I do know basketball, and I know enough about women's basketball to know that Caitlyn is doing something great, and Angel Reese did something great, and it has greatness in her future. So yeah, let's just get off her back. You've been on her back since she was a child, okay? You know what I mean? Just come on. She wasn't even graduating high school before she's getting death threats from grown weird ass men. But with that said, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing what she does in her future. I really am.
I don't really get to stand up for myself. I mean, I have great teammates. I have a great support system. I got my hometown. I got my family that stands up for me. I don't really get to speak out on things just because I just try to ignore and I just try to stand strong. Like, I've been through so much. I've seen so much. I've been attacked so many times. Death threats. I've been sexualized. I've been threatened. I've been so many things, and I've stood strong every single time. And I just try to stand strong for my teammates because I don't want them to see me down and like not be there for them. So I just want to always just know like I'm still a human. Like all this has happened since I won the national championship, and I said the other day I haven't had peace since then, and it sucks. And but I still wouldn't change. I wouldn't change anything, and I would still sit here and say like I'm unapologetically me. I'm gonna always leave that mark and be who I am and stand on that. And hopefully the little girls that look up to me, and hopefully I give them some type of inspiration that, no, hopefully it's not this hard and all the things that come at you, but keep being who you are. Keep waking up every day. Keep being motivated. Staying who you are. Staying 10 toes. Don't back down, and just be confident.